Imagine if Darwin had given up after his first theory was criticized. Or if Einstein had stopped questioning Newton's laws. What if I told you that your biggest breakthrough is hiding behind your next failure? Welcome back to Mind Catalyst Studio. Today we are cracking the evolution of knowledge, the progress principle. Master this mental model and you will never see setbacks as roadblocks again. Instead, you will use them as stepping stones to your next level of thinking. Here is what most people get wrong about progress. They think it is linear. They believe smart decisions should lead straight to success, and any detour means they are failing. But here is the reality. Every major breakthrough in human history followed the same pattern. Knowledge does not evolve in straight lines. It spirals. And the people who understand this pattern, they are the ones who turn obstacles into advantages. Think about it. How many times have you abandoned a perfectly good idea because the first attempt did not work? How often do you see failure and quit instead of recognizing it as data for your next iteration? The progress principle changes everything. It is based on how scientific knowledge actually evolves. And when you apply these same principles to your life, your career, your business, you start making decisions like the greatest minds in history. The progress principle framework. First principle. Knowledge evolves in spirals, not straight lines. Think of your career like Darwin's theory of evolution. He did not discover natural selection overnight. He spent decades collecting evidence, getting criticized, refining his ideas, and then coming back stronger. Your next promotion, your next business breakthrough, your next big decision, they are all following the same spiral pattern. You explore an idea, hit resistance, learn from it, then circle back with deeper understanding. Most people see this spiral as inefficiency. They want the straight line. But the spiral is the secret. Each loop gives you information you could not have gotten any other way. Second principle, paradigm shifts. Progress requires challenging established norms. When Copernicus said the Earth revolves around the Sun, he was not just sharing astronomy. He was modeling how breakthroughs happen by questioning what everyone else accepts as truth. In your professional life, this means being willing to challenge the "we've always done it this way" of thinking. The next level of your career might require you to reject conventional wisdom about your industry, your role, or even your own limitations. Here is the key. Paradigm shifts feel uncomfortable because they require you to abandon ideas you have invested in. But that discomfort is the signal that you are accessing new levels of thinking. Third principle, the cumulative nature. Every breakthrough builds on previous knowledge. Newton said, "If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants." Scientific progress is cumulative. Each discovery enables the next one. Your progress works the same way. That failed project from 2 years ago. It is not a dead end. It is part of your foundation. The skills you developed, the relationships you built, the lessons you learned, they are all data points for your next opportunity. Start thinking of your career as cumulative knowledge. Every experience adds to your personal research database that will fuel your next breakthrough. Fourth principle, the role of skepticism. Progress requires questioning your own assumptions. The scientific method is not just about questioning others, it is about questioning yourself. The best scientists actively try to prove themselves wrong because that is how they discover what is actually true. Apply this to your decision-making. Before you commit to a path, ask yourself, what evidence would prove me wrong? This is not pessimism. It is precision. It is how you avoid costly mistakes and find better solutions. Fifth principle, interdisciplinary connections. Breakthroughs happen at the intersection of different fields. Charles Darwin combined geology, biology, and economics to create the theory of evolution. Steve Jobs combined technology with liberal arts to revolutionize personal computing. Your next breakthrough might come from connecting ideas that seem unrelated. That skill from your previous industry, that hobby you think is just for fun, that book you read outside your field. These might be the missing pieces of your next big innovation. Real-world applications for entrepreneurs. If you are building a business, the progress principle is your competitive advantage. Instead of seeing failed product launches as setbacks, treat them as data points in your spiral of progress. Each iteration teaches you something your competitors do not know. Embrace paradigm shifts. What assumption is your entire industry making that might be wrong? That is where your breakthrough product is hiding. Build cumulatively. Don't abandon previous ventures completely. What assets, relationships, or insights can you carry forward into your next iteration? For career advancement. Your career is not a ladder, it is a spiral staircase. That lateral move that looks like a detour, it might be giving you the cross-functional knowledge you will need for your dream role. Challenge paradigms. What beliefs about your industry or role are limiting your thinking? The next level of your career might require questioning those assumptions. Practice skepticism. Before you make a major career move, actively seek out evidence that challenges your decision. This is not doubt, it is due diligence for personal growth. Apply the progress principle to your own development. That skill you tried to learn but did not master, you are not starting from zero if you revisit it. You are building on the foundation you already created. Seek interdisciplinary connections. How can insights from psychology improve your business decisions? How can lessons from history inform your relationship strategies? Create your own paradigm shifts. What belief about yourself needs to be updated based on new evidence? For decision-making, use the progress principle to make better choices under uncertainty. Before major decisions, build your cumulative knowledge base. What data do you have from previous similar situations? What can you learn from other people's experiences? Challenge your paradigms. What assumptions are you making about this decision? What if the opposite were true? Think spirally. If this decision does not work out perfectly, how can you build on the experience for your next choice? The evolution experiment. Here's your progress principle experiment. Step 1. Identify one area where you feel stuck or where you have been avoiding making a decision. Step 2. Apply the spiral mindset. Instead of looking for the perfect solution, ask, what's the smallest experiment I can run to gather more data? Step 3. Challenge your paradigms. Write down 3 assumptions you are making about this situation. Then ask, what if the opposite were true? Step 4. Build cumulatively. What previous experiences, skills, or relationships can you leverage in this situation? Step 5. Embrace skepticism. What evidence would prove your current approach wrong? Go find that evidence. This is not just decision-making, this is evolution in action. You are not just solving a problem. You are upgrading your entire thinking process. The evolution of knowledge principle does not just change how you make decisions, it changes how you see failure, progress, and breakthrough thinking. Remember, every setback is data. Every failed experiment is actually a successful discovery of what doesn't work. Every paradigm you challenge gets you closer to breakthrough thinking. Your next evolution is waiting on the other side of the assumption you are afraid to question. Try the experiment. If this framework sparked a new way of thinking for you, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Next week, we are diving into the power of clear thinking, the clarity principle. Until then, keep evolving your thinking and keep living smarter.